all of the research literature that currently exists shows that the vast majority of kids with gender dysphoria, so who feel like more like they're the opposite sex than their birth sex, they are more likely to grow up to be gay in adulthood, not transgender, and they will desist by puberty. So it doesn't make sense for them to transition because there's a good chance they're going to change their minds. And then if they have transition, they're going to detransition. So they'll go back to living as their birth sex. And what parents are being told now, and this is not just by the media, this is literally by medical professionals as well, they're being told that if their child does not transition, that they are at a high risk of suicide. And it's inappropriate for them to be told this because the suicide statistic that they are often quoted, this 41%, was a study that was done in adults. So it had nothing to do with children. The study also did not look at comorbidity. So we can't know if a person's attempted suicide may have been due to other mental health issues they were having at the time. And they didn't even ask the person. Well, I think it was a well done study, and the researchers actually, but the researchers mentioned these things in the study. They say that they didn't ask about whether the person was experiencing issues with their gender at the time of the suicide attempt either. So you can't really make the extrapolations that people are making from this statistic. And I always want to emphasize, I do think adults with gender dysphoria should be free to transition if that's what they choose to do. Because as an adult, you have the mental capacity to make decisions about life-altering medical interventions potentially. And also research does show transitioning can help. So in adults. But I understand, I mean, in talking to parents, I understand why. I think when you were looking at this from a third party perspective, you think, how can these parents be letting their kids do these things? We don't let kids choose what they're going to have for dinner even. So how are you letting them undergo these interventions? But when a parent is being faced with this narrative and they really believe that this is their only choice, I mean, I really can't blame them.